Hey, what's up you guys, it is Forge and welcome back to another Minecraft mod review, and today we are going to be taking a look at Simply Jetpacks 2, and today we're just going to be looking at the vanilla type jetpacks as opposed to the thermal expansion and Ender.io ones. There will be separate videos for those two types of jetpacks. So yeah, as always, if you guys do enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and let's get into it. Okay guys, before you get started anyway, you're going to want to find your way into the configs file and the Simply Jetpacks one here, and then we can have a look at this one, and you'll notice there's a bunch of when enabled type settings at the start. So you'll want to set these to true if they are on false, so vanilla integration, and then if you're doing thermal expansion, you'll want that one to be true, thermodynamics true, redstone repository, you can set that to true as well, redstone arsenal, Ender.io, etc. So that's like the first thing you're going to want to do, because I don't think they're all on by default. So now to get into the crafting, and the first thing we're actually going to need is this leather strap, and this guy's made with 2 iron like so and 4 leather like so, and this guy's just a crafting ingredient. Then we are going to make another crafting ingredient, again an iron thruster, and not an ion thruster, an iron thruster, and that is made with a furnace, a piece of blaze powder, and 5 iron ingots like so. And we can use these two then in conjunction with 4 iron ingots and a redstone comparator with the leather strap here and the 2 iron thrusters there to make our first tier 1 jetpack, our iron jetpack. As you can see, it holds 80,000 RF and it uses 32 RF per tick, and basically what we must do is wear it as a chest plate, and we have to charge it up somehow. So you can use thermal expansion, you can use Ender.io, any sort of power mod to charge this guy up as long as it does RF. So we can come over to this guy, throw him in, and he will start charging up. And now this guy is fully charged, we can take him and we can go ahead and equip him on me. And as you can see on the top left, it says jetpack fuel 100%, engine is on, and hover mode is off. If we then come into the controls and we find the Simply Jetpacks bit, you can see we've got toggle emergency hover mode. This basically means if you're falling, it'll toggle hover mode just before you hit the ground. So we can go ahead and toggle that in a minute. I will set that to there. We got toggle engine or Flux Pack, so that'll just toggle it on or off. Toggle hover mode, which is set to L right now. I'll just change that to that one. And that'll put hover mode on. I'll show you what that means. And toggle jet plate charger. Quick thing, the jet plate charger is for a jetpack that isn't actually in this version of the mod. It's for a different version, so we'll get to that in a different video. Okay guys, first things first, we hold spacebar to activate the jetpack, and as you can see, I am now flying up in the air. And essentially the toggle emergency hover mode, this doesn't work unless it's a tier 3 jetpack, and as you can see it's a tier 1, so it's not going to work until we have the diamond jetpack. Then we have the hover mode, which basically allows you to hover in the air a bit so you don't fall as quickly when you have hover mode equipped. We can also turn the jetpack engine off, so now I can't actually fly with it. And as you can see in the top left corner, you can see the jetpack fuel's on 92%. You can see hover mode is off because it's red, but the engine's on. If I turn the engine off, you'll see that the engine is now actually off. Now we're going to need to make another part, and that is the gold thruster as opposed to the iron one. And this is just made with a furnace, a piece of blaze powder, and 5 gold ingots. And we can use this guy to make the gold jetpack, which is a tier 2 jetpack. It can hold 400,000 RF, and as you can see, it basically has all the same settings. It just uses 50 RF per tick as opposed to 32. And this guy is made with 4 gold, an redstone block, a iron jetpack, and 2 gold thrusters. And we charge him on up, equip him, and essentially it just works like the iron one, so we can fly with it. It's just got a little more energy within it, and basically it's a little bit better. And then we're going to go ahead and make this diamond thruster, and this is again made with a furnace and 2 blaze powder, but this time with 5 diamonds like so around it. Then we're going to need 2 of these diamond thrusters, our previous tier jetpack, so the gold jetpack, a redstone block, and 4 diamonds. And now we have the tier 3 diamond jetpack, and this holds 20 million RF, and basically he uses 450 RF per tick, and this guy now has the ability to have emergency hover mode activated. So we got this guy all charged up now. We will equip him, and as you can see, he looks all diamond. And now we can go and fly up in the air, and as you can see in the just above my hotbar, we have hover mode, emergency hover mode now enabled. So if I drop, it will basically enable hover mode just as I'm about to hit the ground essentially, and we can go ahead and disable it then. I'll show you it again. So we'll fly up in the sky, drop straight down, and basically, as you can see, it activated hover mode just as I was about to die. And also, the hover mode on the tier 3 is a lot better. It basically allows you to stay at the same height, you know, like bob up and down like you did with the iron tier 1, because it's just a lot better. But as you can see, it does hold a lot more charge, but it does use a lot more energy per tick, as you can see. So now on to some cool stuff, and that is the particle customizers. And basically what we can do is use these to customize the particles of the jetpack we have. So the particle customizer default, so this is just to change it back to the default particles, is crafted with a coal and 4 torches. Then we have the particle customizer none, so this basically just makes it so the jetpack doesn't have particles. This is made with a piece of coal and 4 glass. Then we have the particle customizer smoke, and this is made with 5 coal, like so, in a plus shape. And then we have the particle customizer rainbow smoke, and this is made with coal and a rose red, a cactus green, and a lapis lazuli. Okay guys, and to apply these particle effects, we'll go backwards with these because obviously that's the default one. We basically craft it under the jetpack that we wish to add it to, so we can't put it to the jetpack to the side, it has to go under it. And as you can see now, we have applied the rainbow smoke particle effects. That's what I'm trying to say. And basically what it does is it adds rainbow smoke. So I'll go ahead and enable hover mode, and as you can see, it's all rainbow smoke coming out. Then we can go ahead and switch it out to the smoke only, and put this guy on and fly up, and I'll enable hover mode. And as you can see, basically it's just black smoke coming out of the jetpack. Then we have the none, so basically we won't get any particles coming out of this guy, so let's go ahead and enable him. And as you can see, it just looks like I am just floating there with the jetpack on my back, which is quite funny. And then we can use the default one to change it back to default. As you can see, it is now default. And finally, there are 2 more things in the base vanilla mod, and that is the creative jetpack, which basically is a tier 6 jetpack, and it has infinite energy, and it basically has all the same stuff as the other guy. And the creative flux pack. A flux pack is something that's added when you start adding other mods into the Simply Jetpacks thing, but you can get the creative one. And essentially what you can do is you can actually charge things up just by wearing this flux pack. So I have this flux pack on. As you can see, it charges armor and held items when active. Must be worn as a chest plate though. If I hold this iron jetpack in my hand, as you can see, it is now actually charging from the creative flux pack that I am wearing right now. And to turn it off, we just press the same key as we would for the jetpack, and as you can see, it shows up in the top left the charge and the engine, whether it's on or off. And this is the same with the creative jetpack, as you can see, but obviously you can't actually use any of the fuel because it is a creative jetpack and it has infinite energy. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this mod review, and there will obviously be parts for the thermal expansion and Ender IO coming out next. So yeah, as always, if you guys did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.